Hey, what's up? Ken from 1L Moto. So back with another episode of the V4 series. Today we have got the beautiful Panigale K with us.
Hey YouTube.
And what we are going to do is we've got a bit of a special treat. We've got an Arrow race exhaust. So that titanium series Arrow exhaust, that's going on this weapon of a bike. And let's get into it. Okay, so as part of the putting on a titanium exhaust, you should always wear gloves. So Panty is going to put on some kitchen grade white gloves. Absolutely gorgeous gloves, that is. And what we're probably going to do is we'll probably start this bike up as well. Look, I know there's a million YouTube videos out there showing you how a bike sounds before and after. Most of those are not on Arrow exhaust though. So we will get that up and running and show you how it actually looks. And we might do that now. Okay, we just smoked ourselves out in the garage, so I had to recover a little bit outside. Okay, so all we're gonna do now is just at the bottom of the bike, you just wanna pretty much undo the entire bottom fairing and take that off. Super simple.
Patient is ready.
Okay, babe. Sure, okay. Let's have a look at this. So we haven't actually taken it all out of the packaging yet. I really was just waiting for you guys. So this is actually a real unboxing. Well, there's a fair bit of stuff in there. Let's just throw all that extra shit away. We're not gonna need that. I don't know if am I allowed to swear on YouTube? Probably not. Okay, let's take a look. Look at these puppies. Jeez, it's pretty well packaged too. Like this has come from Italy, so we're in Australia. This came from Italy. It took about 3 weeks to get here. So I should give these guys a plug. Actually, I bought this from MotoStorm, so motostorm.it, which I guess stands for Italy. And I've got to be honest, I can't give you the exact price, but this was about $2,000 cheaper than buying it in Australia. So this would have cost me roughly $3,700 if I bought it in Australia. And oh yeah, that looks good. And let's just say it was a couple of grand cheaper than that. And then all I had to do was buy the up map as well. Yeah, let's take one of them out and have a quick look, eh? That's nice. Oh, it's actually got like a black, is that a sticker? Does that come off or does that stay on there?
No,
I think it stays on.
What is a sticker?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it stays on. So, oops, I just realized I touched it without gloves on. So just a reminder, try not to touch it without gloves on. Otherwise, because it is titanium, once it does heat up, if you don't clean it prior with like alcohol, it will actually show up any imperfections, including any grease off your fingers. And my fingers are always greasy. So, hey, that's actually quite nice. And I'm guessing everything else in here is just bits and bobs. So we got like a instruction manual. Never ever gonna use that. So we've got one of the pipes. Let's take a look at the pipes because this is only a rear section unit. It's not the full system, but hey, that's nice looking pipes as well. Like really nice quality. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna take the rest out of this box, unbox it all, and then let's get into putting it on. So before we do that, we will have to take the old one off. Easy peasy. I don't think I can finish that sentence because it's no longer morally correct. Okay, cool. So pretty simple. There's around about, I think 10 fairing screws you'll just have to take off all the way around that bottom section of the fairing. And then just don't forget there's one right there. So right underneath that center point of the fairing. Super easy. Wow, that is so dirty. It's just got, look at the amount of dirt that's come out of the bottom. This bike really needs a full detail. Actually, I know a good detailer. I should just get him to do my bike. Okay, so now you should probably check the spiders just to see if there's any spiders in the engine. Is there any spiders in there, Pantia?
No.
We do live on acreage, so you never know. There could be spiders, could be snakes, could be anything here.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I think we're safe. Cool bananas. Okie dokie. Okay, so there's 3 bolts on the servo. You're gonna need to take that out. So just here, here, and here. There, there, and then just one up there. So let's get those off. And then just pull it out, unhook it. So just unclip it just here. Might need a little screwdriver for that. And then put it to the side. Okay, now we just want to take the silencer off. So it's just a few big bolts just on the side of the engine, just here. Sorry, on the just below the footrest. So take these bolts out. So they are pretty stiff. Just give them a good work. And then same on the other side. And then we're gonna actually take the springs off from the silencer to the pipes. Remove the springs, give it a good bash downwards, around about an inch, inch and a half first, to get it out of the top pipe, and then start pushing backwards. Okay, if it's being a little bit stubborn, like mine is, you might need a soft hammer and just a piece of thick dowel. And then all we're gonna do is just give it a bit of a tap. Sorry, I think you can hear my neighbor revving his engine as well. Okay, it's all just going to start to fall out now, so just be careful you don't lose any washers or any extra parts. Okay, so once I've got my right side off, this side should just push straight out and it should just drop off. But I might need to whack it a few times. Okay, so that took about probably 2 minutes of actually giving it a bit of a bash just down the end here, and really just moving it around to try and get it off. But here it is. Now, look at my gravel trap in here. Look at the amount of gravel that these old exhausts pick up. Geez, man, you could plant something in there. You could start like a succulent garden in the back of a V4 exhaust. Okay, so we've just slid our front and rear pipes into place. I'm just gonna loosely bolt them together. So I don't wanna actually over tighten it just yet because we're gonna need to get everything nice and cleanly mounted before we go ahead and tighten everything. So you wanna get your 2 back pipes on and then put your spring retainers in place and then give it just like a hand tighten. Okay, so I'm just gonna join the 2 pipes together now. Make sure that your front pipe is actually on the outside, the right-hand side of your rear pipe. And you're gonna use one of these clips, just clip it onto there, and then just use your nice short bolt that they'll provide you with, and just tighten that up. Again, not too tight, we just want it sort of resting there. We wanna be able to manipulate it a little bit on the other side. Okay, so next up, we're gonna fit the carbon cover, the heel guard cover. Now you'll notice I've actually changed my gloves 3 times in this video. So the last thing I want to do is get marks all over this. So we're going to get the carbon covers. Just here. And we're going to put them on. Okay, so that's going to fit just like that. So that actually looks pretty cool. Okay, so now we're gonna fit the right-hand silencer. So let's put that down and onto the bike. So just slide it on in there. That's it, give it a bit of a wiggle. Bring that the whole way down until it meets up with this clip just here. Might take a little bit of wiggling. There you go, that's it. So we'll bolt that on just loosely, just here, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now we just want to slide on the right-hand side. Sorry, make that the left-hand side. And just get it all the way in there. Should probably use a little bit of lube. It would help glide it in. Engine lube. It does come with a little bit of engine lube you can actually use, but that seems to have gone on quite nicely. We're not going to bolt that on just yet because we've got to put our adapter on, and this is our adapter just here. Okay, so come and have a look here. So you see this little S-shaped bracket. So just make sure you've got your nice big thick bolt up the bottom and your long bolt down, straight up the top, and then your long bolt down the bottom. Once you've got that in, start going around all of your bolts and tightening everything down to torque. Okay, so just with a chucks with a bit of alcohol on it, so clean rubbing alcohol, just give the whole thing a really, really good rub down the whole way through all the main pipes here. Just get a nice good grip on those. And the other thing I was going to mention, I mentioned it earlier, but this is the metal lube that it comes with if you're having trouble getting the two pipes together. So it does come with this. I wasn't joking, you do actually need a little bit of lube sometimes. Okay, so we've finally got the Arrow exhaust installed. We've been waiting months to do this. It's been sitting in the garage in its box. I've been looking at it every week. So Pantia, we've finally got a race exhaust on the bike. Let's see how it sounds. So I'll get you to do the honors and turn it over. Here we go. Yep. Holy smokes, that is loud. That really sounds like a race bike now, doesn't it? Yeah. So much better. I'm so happy with that. It's it still needs the up map put through it. So like I said earlier, subscribe to the channel. I'll put a video on how to install the up map. Super easy. You just download the app on your phone and follow the instructions, but I will put an instruction video up anyway. Thank you to the gorgeous Pantia. Great job today, and we'll see you soon for more.